kindness. It's a word we hear all the time, a virtue we're taught from childhood. Be kind to your neighbors. Be kind to strangers. Be kind to everyone. But what if I told you that kindness, yes, kindness, could sometimes be the very thing holding you back? What if I told you that being kind to everyone could actually harm you, and even them? Think about it. How many times have you said yes when you wanted to say no? How many times have you sacrificed your own peace, your own time, your own energy, just to avoid conflict or to appear nice? We live in a world that glorifies selflessness, but at what cost? What if your kindness is enabling others to take advantage of you? What if it's keeping you from living the life you were meant to live? Today, we're diving into a powerful message from the legendary Billy Graham, a message that challenges everything we've been taught about kindness. This isn't about becoming cold-hearted or selfish. No, this is about understanding the difference between true kindness and the kind of kindness that drains you, that leaves you empty, that keeps you from fulfilling your purpose. Billy Graham once said, "The greatest kindness you can offer someone is the truth." And sometimes the truth isn't easy to hear. Sometimes the truth requires us to set boundaries, to say no, to walk away from toxic relationships, and even to confront the people we care about. But here's the thing, true kindness isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about doing what's right, even when it's hard. So if you've ever felt drained, taken for granted, or like you're constantly pouring from an empty cup, this message is for you. If you've ever wondered why being kind to everyone hasn't brought you the peace or happiness you expected, this message is for you. And if you're ready to discover the kind of kindness that truly changes lives, starting with your own, then keep watching. Because here's the truth, kindness without boundaries is like a ship without a rudder. It may look good on the surface, but it's destined to drift aimlessly. But when you learn to balance kindness with courage, compassion with truth, and love with strength, that's when you'll start to see real change. Not just in your life, but in the lives of everyone around you. So are you ready to stop being kind to everyone? Are you ready to start being kind in a way that truly matters? Let's dive in. Let's start with this. Kindness is not weakness. In fact, true kindness requires immense strength. Billy Graham often spoke about how Jesus himself was the perfect example of this. Jesus was kind. Yes, he healed the sick, fed the hungry, and comforted the brokenhearted. But he also flipped tables in the temple, called out hypocrisy, and didn't shy away from hard truths. His kindness was never about pleasing people. It was about loving them enough to tell them the truth. So let me ask you this. When was the last time you said no to someone? Not because you didn't care, but because saying yes would have cost you your peace, your time, or even your integrity. Many of us struggle with this. We say yes to avoid conflict, to keep the peace, or because we're afraid of being seen as selfish. But here's the hard truth. When you say yes to everyone, you're saying no to yourself. And that's not kindness. That's self-betrayal. Billy Graham once said, you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped, but you can hurt yourself trying. Think about that. How many times have you poured your energy into someone who didn't appreciate it? But Billy Graham reminded us that the greatest kindness you can offer someone is the truth. Because without truth, there can be no growth. Without truth, there can be no change. And isn't that what kindness is really about? Helping others become the best version of themselves? Now let's talk about you. Because here's the thing. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give what you don't have. And if you're constantly giving away your time, your energy, Billy Graham often emphasized the importance of self-care, not as a selfish act, but as a necessary one. Because when you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of others. When you set boundaries, you're not being unkind, you're being wise. So what does balanced kindness look like? It looks like helping others because you want to, not because you feel obligated. It looks like saying no when you need to, without guilt or shame. It looks like having the courage to speak the truth, even when it's hard. And it looks like taking care of yourself so you can truly be there for others. Let me give you an example. Imagine you have a friend who constantly asks for favors but never returns the kindness. You keep saying yes because you don't want to seem rude. But deep down, you feel resentful, drained, and unappreciated. What's the kind thing to do here? Is it to keep saying yes even though it's hurting you? Or is it to have an honest conversation, set boundaries, and let your friend know that the relationship needs to be a two-way street? True kindness isn't about being a doormat. It's about being a mirror, reflecting back what's healthy and what's not. Billy Graham often said that prayer is the foundation of all wisdom. And when it comes to kindness, prayer can help us discern when to give and when to hold back. It can give us the courage to set boundaries and the clarity to know when to walk away. Because here's the truth. God doesn't call us to be kind to everyone at the expense of ourselves. He calls us to love others as we love ourselves. And that means loving ourselves enough to say no when we need to. When you start practicing this kind of balanced kindness, something incredible happens. You begin to see change, not just in your life, but in the lives of those around you. People start to respect your boundaries. Relationships become healthier, and you start to feel a sense of peace and fulfillment that you've never felt before. Because true kindness isn't about sacrificing yourself. It's about creating a world where everyone can thrive, including you. So let's make a commitment today. Let's stop being kind to everyone in a way that drains us and start being kind in a way that empowers us. Let's set boundaries, speak the truth in love, and take care of ourselves so we can truly be there for others. Because that's the kind of kindness that changes lives. That's the kind of kindness that changes the world. Kindness is one of the most powerful forces in the world, but it's only powerful when it's rooted in truth, courage, and love. Today, you've taken the first step toward practicing a deeper, more meaningful kind of kindness. One that doesn't drain you, but empowers you. One that doesn't enable others, but helps them grow. One that doesn't leave you empty, but fills you with purpose. So as you go forward, remember this. You don't have to be kind to everyone. You just have to be kind in a way that truly matters. Set boundaries. Speak the truth. Take care of yourself. And trust that by doing so, you're not only honoring yourself, you're honoring the people around you. Because when you stop being kind to everyone and start being kind in a way that's wise and intentional, you create a ripple effect. You inspire others to do the same. And together we can build a world where kindness isn't about people pleasing. It's about love, truth, and transformation. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that inspires you to live with purpose and power. Remember, kindness is a gift, but it's a gift that must be given wisely. So go out there and be kind, not to everyone, but in a way that truly matters, because you deserve to live a life of peace, purpose, and power. And so does everyone around you. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and never stop striving to be the best version of you. You've got this.